We're not wearing a t-shirt, so
Okay. Probably is. He probably is. Okay. So the root problem of the world in this case is man's basic sinful nature, as he tends to react to life situations in selfish anger when his rights are violated or when something keeps him from fulfilling his selfish desires. This is the root of murder and war. Which, if we sit and think about those things, then the root of murder and war is such. Our rights are violated when something keeps us from fulfilling our selfish desires. Anger. Okay. Practical evidences of the root of anger in our life. Temper tantrums, which I mean that usually is used to describe a young child, but we can all have temper tantrums, and I think that if all of us think about it, we can even think up to a recent time when we had a temper tantrum. I know I can. I think I told you guys about it, but I blame my hormones. I'm like, it's the pregnancy hormones. But really, I was getting really angry really easily. Yeah, and being quick to anger is never a good thing. Okay, so temper tantrums, angry reaction to unfairness, which that's something that I don't know if you guys deal with, but I mean, the life is just not fair. I think the earlier we learn that, the better we all end up being.
My dad used to tell me when I was a kid, I was like, it's not fair. He'd go, well, fair is the first 2 weeks in October. Oh. And I grew up in the Tulsa area, so it was in September.
Yeah.
He would say that, and I'd be like, what does that even mean?
You think you're so clever, Dad. Yeah.
I'm like, what does that even mean? No, I literally didn't know.
Yeah.
Like, that is, you're an idiot. What are you saying? You know?
You're like,
it clicked with me one day. I'm like, oh.
You're like, man, that week in October, things are gonna be fair.
Get ready for democracy.
Done.
I know.
Okay. The actual state fair is essentially
Yeah.
in October.
Yeah, and one thing I think about whenever I think of like fairness, if like life was fair, then we would all be like in hell. You know, that's what's fair.
It was always told, if
Yeah.
life was fair, then Jesus wouldn't have died on the cross for us. That's what I was always told. So I was like,
I'll do that.
This isn't fair, and he used to tell me, well, this isn't a democracy, this is a dictatorship.
In your family or in this country?
Like, anytime I thought it wasn't fair.
Oh.
Jennifer said the same thing.
See, like, he'd be like, yeah, our country's
Oh.
just run by, and then in the house, he'd be like, well, I'm your dad, so it's just not.
Yes. That's true though. In a home, it should kind of be like
We
that.
always just heard life's not fair, or I think I heard that a few times. But
Michael usually says it builds character. Builds character.
That made me so mad at basketball.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
Oh
there's
my
a lot of
gosh.
anger in me.
Yeah, I think that maybe his dad said that a lot.
Running 10 laps does not build character.
I
builds anger.
I tell my kids, I'm like, when I want your opinion, I will ask for it.
Nice.
I'm telling you.
See, like,
I'm exercising.
When I want your opinion, I'll ask for it.
my dad kind of like, he kind of like made it to where I had to like smart off to him and talk back to him and stuff. 'Cause, like there'd be times where he'd really take advantage of me if I wouldn't do it and be like, Dad, this isn't right. So then I started to learn like every time he said something, I would talk back. And then like, I used to Heil Hitler when he would tell me to do stuff. And he'd be like, this is not a democracy.
Oh
I'd be
my
like,
gosh.
"Oh
Oh my gosh.
I would march out of the room and go do whatever he told me to do. He'd be able to get my boots all the way down.
Oh my goodness. You said.
Last night there's always more than one way to do things, you know, as we've already discussed today. You know, but I was taught by this older lady when I was a grown woman, you know, a single mom, how to mop a floor. Well, whenever because she used to clean nursing homes, and she would do it in a figure 8.
Yeah.
And I'm like I haven't been mopping this whole time, you know. But then I started like, oh my gosh, this is genius, you know. And it's like that with the rag too. I'm like, I've got a long stretch, so it's like, man, I can just really get this done.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it gets every square inch. Well, last night one of Gabriel's jobs is to wipe off the table.
Yeah.
And so he's like doing it like at like a mall, right? And I'm like, you know, buddy, I'm like, I respect that you have this way, but let me show you what I was taught, you know, as an adult.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm doing fine, Mom. And I'm like, I know you are, but just in case you want to cut down time.
Yeah.
I was enlightened in my 30s.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe I can enlighten you at 14.
Mhm.
You know? Anyway, so I'm like showing him. He's like, okay, Mom, all right, Mom. I'm like, just look how much, you know. And really, I'm thinking, I'm doing your job. I don't know why you're complaining.
Yeah, I
know. But anyway,
He's
again,
complaining so that you'll keep showing him.
You know, that was right.
Show me again, Mom, how you clean the table for me.
So I go to walk off, and all the kids are there by this time, and I go to walk off, and they're all like, Gabriel, oh my gosh, and I'm like, so I turn around, and I'm like, what is Gabriel? Well, I guess I turn around to walk off, and he's like, you know, and I'm like, I'm just trying to help.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if there's an easier or faster way to clean something, I always am up for that.
For somebody to taught me that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really taught me how to do that stuff better because like I would do it fine, but I would always leave like smudges in the shop, and they were like, you know, if you just do it this way, and it's like, "You sure?" I kind of did the same thing. I was like, oh, that does work.
Yeah.
You know?
Just do it a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I did the first time I did it. I was just like, I took like one little spot. And I was like, oh, there's no smudges.
Yeah, I was cleaning someone's stainless steel fridge over the summer, and they were like, use such and such oil to clean that off, and I was like, that sounds really dumb. Like, you're really particular. Just use like Windex or something, you know? And I'm like, you're so particular. And then I used the whatever oil they had me use. I'm like, this actually works really well on stainless steel, you know, and makes it shine and like polishes it and everything. And I was like, oh, okay.
You know, we can go back
So-
to being teachable. And
Yeah, yeah. Good. We need to reflect back on that too. We need to be not prideful. But okay, so another outward expression of anger is expressed frustration over unchangeable circumstances. That was very easy to do.
Oh man.
Yeah, frustration over unchangeable circumstances, grumbling, murmuring, and complaining, an ungrateful spirit, extreme sensitivity and touchiness, or irritability, that's another word for that, upset at interruptions. And when I first read that, I was like, what? Like, upset, don't interrupt me. But I think that can be like, you're trying to get something done, and it seems like things keep like impeding that, and I can get frustrated at those times. Like,
seems kind of justified, I was gonna say.
well,
Not angry, maybe, but like to get frustrated when stuff is interrupting you.
yeah,
Yeah.
but there's also I think I recognized it quicker in myself because with me, I'm very task oriented, and if I'm trying to get something done, if anyone or any like person or thing is like interrupts me from like getting that done right then, I'm like immediately angry at that thing or that person. Even if they didn't even know I was doing something. Like, for example, if I'm in my office and I'm like trying to, okay, I don't want to say this because I don't want you guys to ever hesitate to come in my office.
I already know what you're fixing to say.
But no, it's not you. It was never you. But there was a time, and I've gotten a lot better at this. This was like a year or two ago. I'd be like trying to do something, and then someone would walk in and just start talking about something, and I'm like, I don't give two flips about what you're talking about right now. I'm trying to do something, what you're wanting me to do does not matter, I don't care to hear about it right now. So, and I would almost, when they were like, even whenever I respond to them about what they're needing question about or how to question about or wanting me to do, I'd be really hateful, but in a passive enough way to where they probably wouldn't pick up on it, but I'd be very brief and like, no, like, I don't know, or like, just I'd be very brief with them. And God convicted me about it because I was just like, man, they didn't even, they were just coming to talk to me because I work with them, and I was being a jerk to them, so, and they didn't even ask for it. And they were being a nice person when they came in my office. So, yeah.
Like if I
That's my
plan
anger.
like a set time for something that I need to do, like most of the time my nights are doing homework.
Mm-hmm.
And if something interrupts that, I get so upset. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
And I think,
That's what anger is
from
triggering.
homework. I'm like, oh, thank God.
yeah.
Can I make it on for you, Mom, right now?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, if you're looking to be distracted from something, it wouldn't. But I sometimes too, if I'm like expecting something to happen, like you're saying, I'm expecting to have 2 hours to work on homework uninterrupted, and then something comes up, I'm like, that wasn't in the plan, you know, like that's not what was planned. I planned these 2 hours for this. I need this to happen. That like really, that's something I struggle with, is if I expected one thing to happen, that's what needs to happen. And that's why I express frustration over unchangeable circumstances. Like when something changes out of my control and I expected something to happen a certain way, that really bothers me. I don't know what that is in me, but Michael's kind of the same way, so that's a bad thing. We both have that. Even if, this is really weird too, like if we're gonna go out to eat on Sunday with his parents, and then, you know, someone else gets invited, Michael's like, that wasn't the plan. Mm-hmm. We were supposed to go out and eat with my parents. Maybe he wanted to talk about something that only they needed to hear, you know, something like that. He's always just like, why did they invite that person not, you know, without asking us, or something like that. So he's the same way. I expected to eat with just you. I had something I wanted to say, and now you invited these people without asking, and now it changes everything, and now the plans are ruined. Like, it's just that's one area we both are weak in. We had to get better at. Like, it's okay, you know, life will go on.
Just one of flexibility. There was this lady that I was talking about this morning, you know, at prayer at the market yesterday. And she just came in. I mean, life wasn't going her way. And, I mean, I could see it all over her. That I was the first person that she was in contact with, and I was the one that it was over what she needed. Mm-hmm. You know, and I mean, she was just being. I'm like, okay, this lady's really hateful. You know, there's got to be a reason why. Mm-hmm. You know, find the solution. Yeah. You know, big on finding the solution. And she ends up telling me that she says, you know, obviously it's really affected me. This is like, how many times have I told this story? Anyway, she hurt me because I'm I am sensitive, but God's really done work in me, you know, to just take a step back and not take things personally or defensively. Mm-hmm. So she was like, is there somebody else? I could feel the conversation going downhill. And she's like, is there somebody else that I can talk to about this? Because I really don't like you, or I think you're rude. Well, by this time I'm talking to God. You know, in my spirit, because I'm like, this is not going to go good. I mean, I can either be Jennifer or I can be the light that I'm always praying to be, mm-hmm, right? Mm-hmm. And so, the old self Jennifer, you know.
Right.
Anyway, I just looked at her and I was like, no, ma'am, I'm sorry. I said, but I'm actually the person that's over, you know, this department. Unfortunately for you, you're going to have to deal with me. Yeah. You know? And by this time, I'm walking off to get the book, and she had made another statement, and I was like, well, the feeling's mutual, and, you know, walked off. I just kind of said it in passing, but I was like, Jennifer, you shouldn't have done that. Get the book, don't do that again. You know, turn this around. And so then I was able to help her, and we got, you know, came to a common ground, and she was telling me, you know, what she was frustrated. She was frustrated with her life and the situations that were going on in her life, you know. That's why I'm there, you know, is to be light, you know, for people that are going through tough times, you know. Mm-hmm. And so she was telling me, and I was like, I just looked at her and I was like, that's really unfortunate. I was like, I know it's got to be frustrating. I said, you're probably a planner, huh? You know, and she was like, I am. And when things are out of my control, and I was like, I know that's got to be frustrating. Yes. You know. And
that's what it is. I'm a planner. Yeah. That's what it is.
That's what it is. You're a planner. Yeah. And, you know, but through being that way, there's nothing wrong with that. That's good, you know, because tasks are done.
Right. You don't. But if people are treated like junk in the process, it's not worth it, you know. Like, that's what I was doing, though. Right. Like, I got the task done, but I was rude to everybody in the process, so it's not worth it. So. Yeah.
Love. And thankfully, by the end of what happened yesterday, you know, she knew that I was just trying to help her. Mm-hmm. And, you know, because immediately I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? It's always, what am I doing wrong? I wasn't doing anything wrong. It didn't have anything to do with me. It had to do with her circumstances in the world. And she came in and started again hearing, I'm sorry, no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no. And she was just like, I'm done with you. I'm sorry, no. You know?
Yeah.
And I know that feeling.
Yeah.
But then God was able to work and, you know, through it, and then she ended up leaving with roses and a basket full of food and a smile on her face, and it was a good thing. But man, if I would have handled that differently, you know, like in the extreme sensitivity and touchiness,
Yeah.
You know, that could have been so much different.
Yeah.